Hi guys, welcome all back to my channel. This is Chelsea, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through my getting back to school for college as a senior college student. So in this video you'll be seeing how I purchased my supplies, what supplies I purchased, what I find to be necessary. I mean, I've been in college for a while now, and I promise you whatever I used to buy 3 years ago is not the same thing that I'm buying this year, and you will see. And we will see as well like how I'm trying to acclimate and getting ready, my schedule and stuff like this, how I like to organize myself using Notion or Google Calendar or even my journal. If you have been watching my videos, you know I like to do different types of organizing. I like to do Google Calendar, I like to do my journal and such. So we're going to go through that as well, and we are also going to go through what's in my backpack. So to start out first, I had my first class today on Monday, but I was not ready at all. I hadn't had time to buy all of my supplies over the weekend or Saturday, Sunday, and then I realized I was making such a huge fuss because let me show you what I ended buying up in the end. So I had originally tried to record at the store where I was buying my supplies, but it was so crowded with people and I just like felt really uncomfortable, so I didn't really do what I wanted to do over there. And my plan was to go in there and kind of like pick my supplies and just like talk a bit about it, but then I was like, you will see why it's probably a good idea that I just sit down and show you guys what I bought, because I did not buy this many. So previously I used to buy a bunch of notebooks for each subject. So if I had like 10 subjects, I would buy 10 notebooks for the entire school year, and I felt like honestly it was kind of a waste for me because I never really finished those notebooks. Like, I would take notes, but I would also take notes on my computer, you know, so I'd have like notes on my computer, notes on my papers. I was very disorganized in that way, and for this last year I really want to make it super simple, super easy. I have one more year to go and then that's it. And throughout the years I just kind of realized that I really don't tend to go back to my notes, especially if they're in notebooks. But if they're on my computer, even while I'm in class, I'm able to like open the file and stuff, just like scroll through things, and it was a lot easier for me. And especially when I'm studying for my exams, I don't look at my notebooks. I will definitely look at my assignments and stuff and go back to like the PowerPoint and stuff, but I don't really look at my notebooks. So I decided not to do this year, so I am going notebook free. Save the planet. Yeah, so everything that I'm going to be doing in terms of notes, I'll be taking it on my laptop. To be honest, I don't have any need to be writing all of my notes, although I am one of those persons that I remember more of the things that I write, which is why I'm not completely eliminating the concept of taking notes by hand or like writing some things by hand. I just kind of know what to write by hand and what not to. It just really helps me. So here's what I purchased. One of the first things, and in terms of not completely eliminating the whole paper thing, I got a binder. Here in Europe, apparently they have like 4 stuff instead of the 3 that I'm used to. So I got a binder. This one's by Soft Archivo. I suppose it's a Spanish brand. There's this one, and then I got some paper to put in the binder just to write things. I will organize it afterwards. And I got the separator for said binder. So, okay, somebody's child was acting like he had the worst parents in the world. But basically, I have my binder, some paper, the separators for my binder, and then highlighters. That is all I need for my final year. I don't need more than that, and honestly, even throughout the beginning of college, you really don't need that much. I mean, that depends on how you are as a person, but I personally find that I take notes on computer perfect, I do well on it. anything that I write by hand is things that I find that are more important, and if I write it down by hand, it just sticks more in my head. Stuff that I write as well on my computer also sticks into my head, but I retain more information when I write stuff. So which is why I actually bought notebooks, and I bought this to kind of like color code or something, just make it like pretty, I suppose, just to give it a little bit more like organized and like I'm about my thing type of student. Because even though it's the last year, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna make the most of it, sort of. If you know me from my previous vlogs, especially when I'm studying, I like to have candles. I like to have really nice candles, something to soothe me, calm me down and stuff. So I usually have a nice candle lit in the room, or I also have like a nice iced coffee, which I still have all of my stuff for my iced coffee, but I went on and bought some really nice rose scented candles. They smell incredible, so I'm really happy about that. I'll have one on my desk and as well one by my head over there, just to keep like a cool, pretty vibes. This is all in terms of school supplies that I bought for my final year. I really don't feel like you need too much when it comes to college, honestly. I feel like if you're in high school, you want to have like all of these pretty aesthetic things that, I mean, it really is up to you. If you are somebody who's like super artisty and like you like pretty things, then by all means you go on and buy like different notebooks, go on and buy like different pens and highlighters and all of that thing, but you really don't need that much, because at the end of the day, regardless of how you take your notes, they're notes, and unless you plan on selling them because they're very pretty, otherwise it's just like not really necessary, if you know what I mean. So this being said, this is what I bought this year for the final year of college. Now I wanted to share with you guys what's in my backpack as a final year student in college. So now we can take a tour of what's in my school bag. So first things first is the bag itself. It's a field bag I bought last year from Zalando, if I'm not mistaken. Zalando. It's very practical. I didn't want to carry like a backpack because I feel like these like give me such horrible back pains, but honestly carrying this on the side gives like, it kind of numbs the side, so I really don't know what to do anymore. Tote bags are even worse. I don't have it in there because I was drinking from it. I have a very needy, perfect water bottle. This is from Sieg. It was a gift given to me when I was in Switzerland. This is a lifesaver, especially in this heat. It keeps my water so cold for hours. I love it so much. It's a need. Even though you're not a student, you need a good water bottle. This is one of the best things that has ever been gifted to me. I love it so much. So I would have my water bottle, and of course, the most important thing is my laptop. This is my life right there. I have my notes in here. Everything about me is on my laptop, so I cannot go anywhere without this. And as I was previously showing you guys about my binder, I went on and put it inside the bag, just to get a little zip, right? So I went on and kind of separated everything, yeah? So as you can see, I've got several dividers, and I've got like pages in between each dividers, just to like kind of make things a little bit more organized, honestly. I know this is like a little bit more, it takes a lot more space, but I feel like this is what I wanted. I was thinking about a binder, not a notebook, because I feel like notebooks are more heavier, and this, I could just remove some pages, if I see that I'm not taking notes for a class, for example, I'm just like, okay, delete, eliminate, bye-bye. Of course, I have a wallet. I've had this thing for 4 years. She's not going anywhere, and I cannot leave my house without my headphones. This is from True Wireless Stereo Earbuds. You can't really see it. I've also had this for like 2 years now. This was from Primark. I bought this from Primark. It was like €5 or something, so Primark. And then if I'm wearing any makeup, I like to just drop whatever I wear inside my bag. So I would go on with, for example, I have this on today on my cheek and on my lips, so I'm bringing this with me. This is the Baby Tint Revolution makeup, like cheek and lip tint. There's this one, and then I don't go anywhere without my trusty Kiko Milano lip liner. Of course, I carry a post-it thing just in case I need to like jot down something really quick, but more often than not I just grab my phone and write down anything that I need to, but just in case I take this with me. I'm not a no post-its person, honestly. And then again, if I'm wearing any makeup, I will go on and take that with me as well. And something to see what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. My mirror. This is from Essence. It was in one of those advent calendar that I got as a Christmas gift last year, so very useful. I'm very happy about it. I don't go anywhere without it now. And a tampon, although I despise tampons with, oh my god, I hate them so much, but they can be a lifesaver, especially if like I run out of pads, because it's easier for me to pick up a pad rather than pick up a tampon. That's why it's always in my bag. But if something happens like last minute, they're just like, you know, this is there. Plus there are other people who do not use pads and they use tampons, so I don't know, it's really not my business, but I like to know that I have it to just hand out to a girl, just like, hey, do you have a tampon? I'm like, yes I do actually. So yeah, and I don't go anywhere without mascara. This is the size up Sephora. This is like the trial version. I never got to buying a bigger version because I do have bigger mascara, but I just carry this around me. If this is gone, then I'll just carry my bigger one. And then Juicy Bomb from Essence, some lip gloss. If I don't feel like putting on my lipstick, I'll just put on some lip gloss or chapstick, but I did not actually carry chapstick this time around. And the next thing is my phone charger, but I'm actually charging my phone right now with it, but I always bring my phone charger with myself. I don't always bring my laptop charger because it holds charge longer than my phone, I suppose I could say. So I bring my laptop not always with my charger. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, but these are really the most important things that I carry in my backpack. Oh, and it's actually pretty grand, yeah? And next is the final thing, my pencil pouch. It is petite, it is tiny. I do not need much because, as I said, I don't plan on taking too many notes by hand, but if I am to take notes by hand, this is what I would carry into my pouch. I would have a highlighter. I got this from Muji. This is the olive green highlighter from Muji. Fact is, it's from Muji, yeah? I got these two set of pens from Muji as well. Right, these two set of pens from Muji and in Switzerland. They're these super cute pens. I did not need them because honestly all I really need is a black pen, a blue pen, and a red pen, but I got this. So this one is also, this is a black pen with an eraser. This one's a blue pen with an eraser. So I have my pens down, I have a highlighter, and I suppose I could take one of the many other highlighters I have here. I will give you guys a desk tour as soon as I fix it because it's a mess. So I'll probably do that tomorrow because right now I have to get ready to, I have to get some stuff done, yeah? And yeah, I have some spare pens. These are the pens that I'm gonna give to people who asks for pens. I'm not gonna give them my pretty pens. If somebody asks for pens, yeah, I got one. You could use one of these. These are the ones I don't really like, but these are mine. They're not for anybody else. This is what I buy for my last year of college. This is what's in my backpack, and I will give you guys a tour of my desk and like my setup for stuff for school, I suppose, and then a bit more, you know, how my first days of school is going, how my first week of school is going. I do have class every day. There are some classes that I had to like take because when I was doing my Erasmus or like my year abroad in Switzerland, they did not accept them. So I had to retake like 2 courses, which is extremely annoying. But yeah, I'm doing what I have to do. I need to leave. I'm tired. I am fatigued. So I've just finished with training for today, and I'm saying that because it's also a part of my college life, because I try to do classes and I try to do something like to earn some money. So this year I did manage to find like a remote position. I'll be working during the weekends and maybe sometimes during the week, and I had to do some training, and I just already know that I'm gonna have to be making some changes to like my own personal schedule, because it's, you know, just 2 hours of training was like super draining, and imagining that I'm gonna have to do like full 8-hour shifts during the weekend, it's gonna be a lot for me personally. I've just finished doing that, and I have to get ready for class because I do have class in like 30 minutes and I am not ready. But thankfully I already had lunch, so that's, at least I have that figured out. Since I'm already late for home anyway, I mean for class, we're just gonna go by bike. Yeah. So bike ready. Dum, dum, dum. I need to figure out where I'm going because I don't know which road to take with the bike, and then let's go. I'm like 5 minutes late, so at least it's not 10 like I thought it would be, you know? Okay, day 2, down, not done, but down. Hi guys, so now we're gonna get down to the organizing part of my studies. So if you've seen my previous video where I plan and organize for the new college year stuff, I believe that the title was, you know that I like to plan out or like schedule out everything, and the way I do this is through my bullet journal and Google Calendar. And I think sometimes I even print out like a beautiful schedule. I have it like on my laptop and stuff, but this year I don't feel like doing the whole like wallpaper with my entire schedule. I have another different wallpaper that I like, and it's going to stay this way. But I am still going to plan out and write down my entire schedule in my bullet journal, and as well as on Google Calendar. I cannot stress how much I love Google Calendar. Maybe there are other like apps and stuff, the way to like do this thing, but I really love Google Calendar because I get all of the like notifications on my phone wherever I go. It's very synced, like from, it's just so helpful. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write down my schedule entirely on my Google Calendar, just so I could get like this notification, hey, you know, class starts in 30 minutes, this and that. Because not that I never ever forget, but I just really like the fact that it's there. And as well as my Google, I mean my bullet journal, I just like to have it written down and stuff. And I honestly don't go back to my bullet journal, I'm not going to lie, especially when it comes to like scheduling and stuff. But I like to know that it's all there and written down. And before we do this, I want to show you guys, I want to do like a desk tour. If you see my recent posts, you'll know that my back camera was just like kind of broken, but I suppose I can show you guys. So my back camera is not working, just bear with me right now. This is my desk, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and stand right here. So, as I said before, I like to have a nice little candle, just especially when I'm studying. I like to have a candle here. I have my books here. I had originally put them somewhere else, but I think I'm just gonna like not keep them down there. I like them better here. This is my pen and stuff organizer. I've got my highlighters right there. Some stuff here. I do keep some post-its down here. And a calculator, which I have to charge whenever I want to use, but I don't really use calculators right now. This is going to be my my jewelry stuff with my mirror. If you could see me, hi. Okay, and then on this side, it's not necessarily my desk organization, but I do keep like the book that I'm currently reading, for example. I've got this here, and I do have some like a journal, like several different journals that I use here. This is going to be for work, and yeah, I mean, this really has nothing to do with school, but this is like my setup right next to my desk. And here it is. So now that you guys have seen my desk setup, I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and do my scheduling stuff. I'll write it down and then I'll just go on and do it on my Google Maps, and that's it for my organization part of the video. I don't believe that I'll be doing anything more because that's really all I do in terms of like getting back to school. Buying the supplies, As you can see, this year round, I did not buy too many things, and I honestly am very confident that I'm going to do just fine with it, honestly. Yeah, I tried to find a new, like, cafe or, like, place to, like, hang out, especially after class, like, in between breaks. Near my university, there was one that was, like, 2 minutes away, but then they closed up, and so I'm kind of just, like, trying to find someplace else to go to, like, maybe just grab a coffee, grab a lunch or something, and or like study and stuff, because we have a library, but it's just so, I don't like our library at all. I don't like it. If you guys saw my other vlogs while I was in Switzerland, I was obsessed with the library that they had over there, but this library, I really don't like it. It's small and I feel like it's super stuffy. It's not very library vibes. I just feel like I'm in a cage or something. So I'm really looking for some place out where I could well, not on campus, where I could study and just have a really nice time. So I checked out this first cafe, which was not too bad. They had I honestly, it was pricey, I'm not gonna lie, like, hello. And the toast looks so beautiful, but it was not. I was expecting a lot more flavor, a lot more taste. The smoothing that I got was not as much as what I liked it to be. So I think I'm gonna keep looking for more like another cafe to hang out that's not too far away from the university for now, because I definitely need a place to go to and just like study and stuff. Around my house there really isn't anything that's like cute and pretty like the other place. It was really beautiful, very aesthetically pleasing and whatnot, but it was just not it's not giving what it was supposed to give, Maybe if I don't find anything, I will go back, but I'm definitely gonna, I have some options. So I don't know if I'll put this in this vlog or maybe another vlog perhaps, because I do have a pretty busy schedule for the rest of the week.